Hello, this is Jcamera here, and today I'm going to be reviewing another Crash Bandicoot Resaurus action figure from 1998. This is Dr. Neo Cortex. For those of you who don't know the series, he's like the main villain of most of the games. And it's cool to get him, especially as he's my first figure that isn't Crash Bandicoot or a version of himself. And my first villain, that goes without speaking, but... So, I got this for about $165. He was reasonably cheap for the standards of these figures, so had to take the opportunity. So here's the box. So you've got, like, the name on the outside. We've got the figure, you get, like... Crash being fired from a rocket ship, Moon with Cortex's, like, N on it, I think, Starry Night of purple, which looks great, and warning, choking hazards, not for children under 3 years. It says Series 1, ages 5 and up. Here is the back. So we've got, like, the barcode when you would get this, and Sword when this was still there. So here's the description. From the shady shores of Insanity Beach to the horrific halls of the Cortex Vortex, the kooky characters of the popular video game come to life. Help the manic marsupial Crash Bandicoot and his brainy sister Coco in their quest to prevent the insidious Dr. Neo Cortex and his merciless minions from taking over the world. Glide over murky waters with a jetboard, hack into the Cortex main computer with a laptop, or soar through the stars on a jetpack. But beware! Slashing swords, leaping behemoths, and mad scientists await. So the 6 figures that are included in Series 1 are Jetboard Crash Bandicoot, which I've already reviewed, my very first figure, actually. Jetpack Crash Bandicoot, which I've also already taken a look at. Coco Bandicoot, Dr. Neo Cortex, Tiny Tiger, and Kimono Mo. I was hoping to get Coco as my next figure, but the cheapest one I could find was above $200, so I thought I could maybe wait until a cheaper one arrived or something, and like get other cheaper characters, such as Cortex. Each character comes with their brief description. A maniacal scientist bent on world domination, Cortex torments Crash with his wickedly quick rocket sled and menacing ray gun. The demented genius comes with a metal crate of customizable stickers, wumpa fruit, and a black master crystal. But he needs a lot more crystals than that to power up his Cortex Vortex and complete his twisted plots. And of course, you've got the like yellow faded background to fit with the character of Cortex. Now it's time to unbox. So, cut it open. Made sure to leave it on a hinge in case you want to keep it sealed, or like put it back in if, say, you're specific on storage, or even want to like keep the look of it. But keep in mind that this can come out like that. This was thankfully rectified in Series 2, but for Series 1, that's how it was. So, leave it on a hinge, like a clamshell. Most people I see do that, so... There's the box. Here's the stickers for the crate. Speaking of, here's the crate. This time it's green metal. This can also unfold if you wanted to. Just be wary of the white lines. I mean, I don't know if I can do it now, but I'll try it soon. I've got a wumpa fruit, a hint bouncy, the black master crystal, and we get the accessories for Cortex. The gun is taped down, so first I'm going to take the hoverboard for Cortex. give me a second. So I was able to squeeze it out just fine, surprisingly. And then the big bad himself, who, just like Crash Bandicoot, has these twisty ties, which looks like it's pretty easy to unravel, just have to do it several times. So there it is. I just had to do it a lot of times. And because I know my camera, in these videos especially, aren't exactly great. So you can then take out okay, so got Cortex all there together. So I'll get the obvious thing out of the way. The hoverboard and gun is the wrong color. It should be red. It even has it in the packaging. Like, see here? They couldn't even get that right. I have no idea why it's blue. I have 3 guesses. One, it could just be them thinking either because, like, 90s blue is all cooler and stuff. Or maybe it's some sort of paint error that they made, or maybe the person working on it was colorblind, I'm not sure. He does admittedly look cool with the blue, but it really should have been red, and I think it would have looked even cooler. Besides that, I think, like, the hoverboard is pretty much perfect. It's a decently easy fit to put Cortex's feet on it. The headlights are big and all. It stands just about right. It's got everything, the rivets. I mean, maybe it didn't need that detail, but it still looks cool regardless. The gun should have also been red. And here is the image of it. This one still looks fine, very of its time, but still pretty cool. As for the figure itself, it's a pretty good translation. Very cool face. Maybe a hint over-detailed, but still looks like Cortex. And to be fair, back then didn't have as much to go off of, so I applaud Resaurus. However, if you see right here, like, the green really sticks out. And you can see, like, the finishing on the figure. It's kind of a jigsaw face. Like, the green doesn't make it look cooler, but it is pretty distracting. I also really like the hair. It's all, like, messy, which is pretty fitting. And if you look here, there's the trademark stuff on his back. As for articulation, his hands can move. Sorry for the noise, just. So both his arms have, like, a joint, so you can move them up, down, left, right. So, and his, like, hands have a swivel. And he can also rotate his waist. I mean, you can't really see it, but okay, here he is off the board. So if you can see here, like, he's got feet rotation. So here he is standing up on his own. He's pretty good at standing for now. And yeah, he has a great, large, enormous head fitting with the character. He has that beautiful N there, which I wish was bigger, but it still looks cute on there. I've heard that there's, like, a lot of chipping in his, like, mouth and teeth. I don't really see any, not even on the nose, so that's good. On camera, the N looks like bluish silver, I want to call it. So, yeah, that's the figure. Okay, so according to this, Cortex, without the little hair thing on his top, should be, from eye level, he should be 10 to 11. like, if you can see it on camera, with the little hair, he's about 11.5 centimeters tall. For those of you, like, in America, or if you use inches to measure, he should be around 4.5 inches tall. So, yeah, that's everything I have to say for the figure. He does look great in your collection. If you want to change your figures, I would recommend changing his gear to red instead of blue, like, if you're willing to do that, but otherwise, yeah, he's a pretty solid figure. He is pretty limited in articulation, but he does do his job fine. He goes on a hoverboard, he can stand well, he has decent arm movement and, like, wrist movement, and pretty good in design. Not perfect, but... So, I've got nothing else to say. I'm just stalling at this point, but... So I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.